Almost ready. All right, what is up, guys? I am They Coming, and welcome to the stream today. What's up? It's been about 5-6 days. Yeah, also, please never do that, TC. That scared me so bad. Yeah. Okay, so, I went on vacation. For those of you who did not catch that announcement, in my last stream, which was last Tuesday. So this has actually been an entire week. I thought perhaps I would be able to stream on Sunday, but I ended up getting in kind of late. And then on Monday, obviously, on Sunday when I got back, if you guys are following me on Discord, you know that my power was out when I got back to the house. And I thought, oh, there's a power outage. And then I've quickly figured out that it's not a power outage. My rental company turned the power off in the apartment. And I had to get in contact with the owner of my unit. I had to get in contact with Georgia Power. I had to get in contact with a lot of people. And long story short, not my fault. Not my fault. I have been auto paying my power bill since I moved into this unit about 3 years ago. And they had taken back control of the power bill, but instead of paying a power bill and billing me, they just turned it off. And they didn't tell me about this at any point in time. So when I got back, I was greeted with a house that was warm. I didn't know why. And I looked at my refrigerator, and the refrigerator inside was warm. So all of my food, all of my frozen food, totally spoiled, ruined, it stank. I had to throw all of it away. So yeah, that was welcome back from vacation, TC. I went and bought a handful of groceries yesterday. Once the power got turned back on, it was yesterday evening when the Georgia Power Company came back out and actually flipped the switch to get the electricity back on. So yeah, I was a little bit, miffed about that. And I still am. I'm going to be pursuing, some sort of, reconciliation through my rental company because they destroyed a bunch of food that I had. And so I took pictures of everything. I'm going to catalog it. I'm going to make a spreadsheet showing like what everything actually would cost for me to replace it. And I'm going to bill them for it. Because this is like actual dog water, what they did. Honestly, it should have never happened. Speaking with the owner of the property, because there's an owner of the apartment that is hired a leasing company to handle all of, the rental payments and, maintenance concerns. And the leasing company that he hired to lease his apartment to me has completely dropped the ball for like the past 2 months. And this was kind of like the last straw. I really can't not in good conscience continue renting here after that experience. And yeah. So I'm not going to be living here next month. I've already made that decision. It's also, there's another side of that. I'm not making enough money to continue renting this. So to sign for another year, I might be able to last another month or two here, but I'm not making enough money to keep the roof over my head at the cost that they have for it. So if it's like bad customer service, bad administration of their, property management company, plus the fact that my income is just like barely there right now, I just can't live here anymore. I just have to move out. Like I have to go live with family for a little while. So I'm not excited about that, but who knows? Maybe in the next couple weeks I'll find some excellent work and be able to, start renting somewhere else. But I can't rent here with that rental company. And I've told the owner of the unit that because his initial response to me was like, I'm strongly considering not leasing my properties through this company anymore based on your experience, but also other renters' experiences. So it's not just me that have had problems. He's had other people in his properties in the area that have had problems. So yeah. Anyways, I want to go ahead and say hello to everyone who has said hi since I started the stream. Realized just kind of like immediately entered into word vomit. But Sir Harshmellow, what up, dude? Thank you for being here, my guy. Sir Harshmellow is going to be a leader of TCM Rising, if you didn't catch the announcements. Guys, I'm going to encourage you right now, if you're not on my Discord, I'm going to go ahead and drop the invite link to my Discord server. And I'm going to pin it in the chat on both sides here. Join the TCM Discord server. Team tryouts this weekend. And I'm going to go ahead and paste this. I'm going to pin this real quick. Pin the message, and I'll pin the message over here as well. Harsh has already pinned it. Thank you so much, Harsh. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. So yeah, Jimmy, what's up, baby doll? How's it going, dear? How's it going, Jimmy? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep reading names here. Ken, thank you for being here, man. Ken, excellent, excellent tournament player himself. Phantom, Dan Bow, Subam Nayag, look at you. Look who's back. How's it going, man? Thank you for being here. Shahir Mesk, what's up, dude? Astro, how's it going? TC, so Rising is a community team and TCM is the team or what? So I guess we're calling like the team TCM. The tournament roster, I guess internally we're going to call it TCM Pro. And then also TCM Rising would be the community team. When we go to tournaments, though, I think we'll probably just go by TCM. And the pro roster would be going to that. If that makes sense. I think we're gonna be adjusting brand, roles, all kinds of stuff inside that server over the next week or two so that it's all a little bit more clear. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Astro has become a super nerd. Thank you so much for that YouTube membership, Astro. What a stud. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for being here. Noxon, what's up? Noxon, also, guys. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you about TCM Pro real quick. Over the past week, while I was actually away, I did a lot of communicating on Discord. I did it in my spare time. I definitely got my fun time in with my friends. I didn't focus on it too much, but I definitely did put a little bit in every morning, basically while everyone else was sleeping, nursing the previous night's activities, and yeah, because it was a dozen of us at this lake house, and we had a great time. We had a boat. So anyways, I'll talk a little bit more about the lake a little bit later, but yeah, we have already recruited a nice handful of members to the pro team. So let's talk about the pro team real quick. On our roster so far, we have They Coming, yours truly. We have Greg's Other Axe. We have Abel Brawl TTV. He's a Twitch streamer and someone that we have been connected with for a little over a month now, I think a month or two. And he's definitely a solid player. He likes to host a lot of like scrim lobbies himself in his live stream, so we thought that was a great match. And then the final addition to the team ahead of tryouts was VZ Noxon. So Noxon is a very experienced tournament player in solo and team formats, and he is going to be an asset to the team. So yeah, we have a lot of great players that are like already on the squad. There's four: myself, Greg's Other Axe, Abel, and Noxon. And then we've got 4 more positions that we're going to be trying out for. I'd made a little poster with Microsoft Copilot prior to this stream, but Microsoft Copilot misspelled like every other word, and I don't know why. So I can't post that because it'll look like we're like a kindergarten group, like we can't read, write, and speak English very well. But we'll be having tryouts this weekend and next weekend. On Friday, we will have basically team format tryouts. And then at some point on Saturday or Sunday, we're going to host solo, basically a second part to that tryout in the form of solo performance. So there'll be 10-man lobbies where you're all on your own. And we're going to let the same 10 guys run several games over and over and over. And that'll just give us a better idea of like, okay, what's everyone's solo performance? Like, are you able to play situations where you don't have a teammate around? Like, how do you react to that? So we'll be doing that. All members that are currently on the roster are welcome and encouraged to be there for these things, so we can have your input on, who you think looks hot, who you think is like going to be a great asset if we decide to give them a position on the squad. But you're not obligated to be there. I will say I definitely need some help though, and internally, at least with the leaders of TCM Rising, who are, they're going to be the Rising leaders, but let's be real, they had a big hand in me creating the server in the first place, and getting some of the initial kind of ideas about how to run tryouts together. So I'm leaning on them for some of those ideas. We had a great meeting last night to talk over all of that. So at this stage, what I'm able to share with you is the following, and I'll go ahead and read it down quick. Team format tryouts will be Friday, August 22nd and Friday, August 29th. There's going to be solo format tryouts held both this weekend and the next weekend. So if you do your team format tryout this Friday, we would want you to do your solo format tryout also this weekend. It would benefit you the most to do it that way. And then again on Friday, August 29th, we'll have team format tryouts, and then we'll have solo format tryouts that weekend as well. There are going to be 2 positions that we give out for the pro team after this weekend's tryout, and we'll give out another 2 positions after next weekend's tryout. So that means that if you show up this first weekend and the field is stacked and 2 players outperform you because they're just really, really good, it's okay. You can return for the second weekend of tryouts, and they won't be in the running for a position anymore. You'd have the opportunity to perhaps shine if you've just been outplayed in the first week of tryouts. But we intend to give 2 positions away this weekend and 2 positions away next weekend. The positions would probably end up being announced on Monday morning next week, the first 2, and then the following Monday morning, the other 2 would be announced. So yeah, that's what's going on there. The requirements: you have to use Discord to participate in tryouts, because if you're let onto the team, Discord is going to be our primary method of communication. So if you want to try out, you're going to have to be doing so with Discord open. For the team-based tryouts, there are voice channels that we're going to want you to get into with the other people that you get teamed up with, so that you can communicate during your games. And we're going to be monitoring those channels to see how you talk, to see how you play, to see how you talk to your teammates, how you communicate and make calls or call for help, things like that. The other thing is you have to be proficient in English. You have to be able to read, write, and speak English at a proficient level. We're going to be an English-speaking team, so we have to be able to communicate with one another. And if we get in comms with you and we can't understand you, or you can't understand us, that's going to be a problem. So that's going to be a consideration as well. Also, another requirement is going to be you have to be 18 or older. This is going to be an adult team. So we will be an adult-only organization. We're not going to be letting members in that are below the age of 18. I think right now the average age for the group is somewhere around 30. So if that gives you an idea of the vibe, we're definitely a more adult vibe for sure. Team Fusion, are you playing AQ because I faced you today and you were rocking Greg's lineup? Yes, I was rocking Greg's lineup. The problem that I immediately recognized though is that Greg doesn't run Frank on that line. And so the line that I was running before I altered it slightly to go with what Greg exactly had Frank, and I was able to handle the RKs a little better. But yeah, GG's teen. Bro, Greg is so good. He's a nerd on the Archer Queen. Absolutely. Greg is a fantastic Archer Queen player. What's up, Passy? How's it going? Alejandro Bolon, how's it going, dude? Welcome. And then TC will toss you all into RC Feast Pit. Need to sign up for it on Discord. Yes, we're gonna have a sign up sheet that will probably go out. I'm guessing tomorrow. And so I'm going to ask anyone that's actually interested in trying out, we need you to like actually sign up for the tryouts. If you show up on the night and you're like, can I try out? We're going to look at the roster and be like, can we put another person in last minute? If we can, we probably will, right? We're not going to prevent people from trying out if they don't follow every little bitty thing to the T and register, well in advance. But we do want to know that you're organized and that you know how to communicate and use Discord. So, yeah. What's up, 777? Hola, bro. How's it going? Oh, your PS, Isra. How's it going, Isra? Welcome to the stream. Funny thing is, actually, Dan and I are probably the only under 18 players. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. My natural language is Spanish. What level of English do I need? You have to be able to speak to us on Discord, like in voice chat. And if we can't communicate well with you, or you're unable to communicate well with the other players that you're trying out with when we do these team format tryouts, that's going to be a problem, because everyone on the team right now is proficient in English, and that's definitely a condition that you'll have to meet. So yeah, I'd say stay tuned. We're going to be publishing a little bit more clear what the tryouts will be like as the week goes on. Right now it's Tuesday. We want to start these tryouts on Friday. So between now and then, you can expect to see more detailed information pop up on Discord. That's why I've pinned the Discord link to the server in the chat. If you're not already on that Discord server, I would encourage you to get on there, because it's not just all about this team, right? Like it's a social hub. Like if you like watching the streams, if you like watching the channel, you like the vibes in the chat here, you're going to like the vibes on this Discord server. We don't tolerate the toxicity. We don't tolerate any of that mess. And so far it's been really nice. Like no one's come in and been a jerk. So yeah, information's there. More information will be there. I'd encourage you, if you're interested in the teams, to go. So anyways, let's go and play some games. Yeah. Been yapping for like 20 minutes. Let's see. Me and Dan will cook. You old heads trust. I'm just kidding. We'll have some fun, man. We'll have some fun for sure. Funny thing is, actually, Dan and I are probably the only, my natural language, okay, and no co-op in tryouts, meeting a lot of players, working together in-game lately. There is going to be cooperative play in tryouts. There will be cooperative play. So keep that in mind. There is going to be cooperative play in the as part of the tryouts, but there's also going to be a solo format portion of tryouts. Oh, no co-op in the solo lobby. Yeah, like the intention for the 10-man free-for-all lobbies are that you're actually free-for-all. Like I don't want to see people spinning. I don't want to see any of that. I want to know what it's like when all of you are actively trying to be first or finish high. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into some games. I guess while we're queuing, I'll talk a little bit more about my vacation. So. Oh yeah, and this is the line. So like, this was Greg's line. The only thing that kind of drives me nuts about this is there's no Frank. I was literally running this precise line, but with a Frank and a Penny. So I had Mike, but I had Frank and Penny for my two rares. In his line here, it's a shortened line by one squatty. The wizard is doubled in the front and in the back. If I notice there's a lot of RKs in a lobby, I really like having the option of picking up the Frank. I think it's so helpful. The other thing is that tank, as long as you're not like getting behind in matches, that tank can be like incredibly like better than the penny. The penny is good if you're like pacing and then you want to sort of explode into your epics because you've been, you know, kind of chipped down a little bit. This line works by avoiding any losses in the first 2 minutes of the game. Like, you really have to avoid losing anything in the first 2 minutes of the game, and with double heal pack, kind of works. Are you excited for Clash of Crabs? I am. Yeah, I'm actually moderately excited about that. Like, kind of. I think it'd be interesting to see if that's something that could be used in like a tournament, but because it's going to be running for a short period of time, chances are it's not going to happen. Or it would be kind of a last-minute pull together. I think it'd be fun to see how it works. I don't know anything about it beyond what has been published, though. Greg told me... So, Alejandro, what I'm going to say to that is we're going to see what you're like in the team tryouts. If you come to team tryouts and we put you on a team and you get into a voice channel with 2 or 3 other players... We're also going to be listening to those voice channels, so we're going to know, based on how that goes, will we be able to communicate with you? That's all I can say. Greg told me his thought process of that lineup play theory is insane with it. Yeah, I mean it definitely works. I've been running this line or something very close to it for a while. I think the other modification that I think is sort of like up to you. It's whether or not you want to run Poco or Trader, because oftentimes I don't even get to Trader in this line. And I do like to pick Bow pretty regularly, unless it's just a terrible idea for the modifier. But like this right here, we got a Kaiju. We're gonna take out Mr. Kaiju. People are getting killed. All right, let's see about if we can get a mic. Perfect. That's what we want. Let's go looking. See what's happening. It's fine. Teen is always here.
6 players remaining.
Like, please tell me that please tell me you're not actually stream sniping me right now, Teen. But this is why I literally put Frank on the line. Because of experience with facing other RKs. We need to get this now. Yeah.
2 minutes. Heavy fusion.
Okay, we want to get Franks now for sure. We're not that far behind right now either. Cool. We like it. There's a Sonic though. We have time.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Fusion.
Swing on here, huh? "30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
20 seconds. Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Play for the end. GG. Would be a They Coming stream without cracking an ice cold Coca-Cola. And this has been sitting here for about 20 minutes. I'm actually going to get a cold one out of the fridge. WWW. Teen. And you know, it's interesting. I was just talking about RKs. The RK in particular that I was like thinking about this morning was Teen, because I started seeing Teen in my games again. I changed to the Frank, and suddenly a better game. So that's what I'm saying. Like I like my variation a little bit better, because RK is still RK, and a good RK is a good RK. Right? They're gonna run on top of you. You're not gonna be able to get away from them. They're gonna stun you a bunch of times. W. GG. So let's see. My only downside to it is that it has no farmer. Yeah, but like when you think about it, Ken, you don't really need one. But also the farmer, what you're not seeing on this line is the farmer. Ken, there is a farmer on this line, now, and I'm about to show him to you real quick. There is a farmer on this line, and I've been saying this for months at this point. The farmer on this line is none other than, let's see, rarity. Where is he? Where is he? This guy. This is the farmer on the line. This is actually insane. That's insane. This is insane. 150% extra damage to monsters, plus 60% extra attack speed against monsters. This is the hidden farmer in the game. And especially on Queen, he pops off. So, like, you say you don't have a farmer, it means that when you start playing this line, you have to take the big stuff on the map. You have to kill all the big stuff on the map. Okay? And that is, like, legit. So, we won without a farmer. Give me a second. I'm going to actually get a cold one. This has been sitting on the counter for a second. Okay. This one's a little colder. I like it. Oh, man, my headset hair is awful now. I showered right before this. Now my hair is all sticking up and weird. Did the devs really say they were going to rework AQ, and why? Well, I've heard Klaz in a couple videos mention that something was said at some point about the idea of making Queen deal more damage at long range and less damage at close range. I don't know how I feel about that. Because let's be real. If you're actually going to hit a max range shot, the person can't be moving at all. Right? They have to be like stun locked down, usually in some other engagement. Or because you're just not... The moment they see that shot fly, they just move a little bit. And that arrow takes time to get to its target. So, like... AQ does not play the way that they wanted her to. Yeah, but that's just the thing. It's like every single fight that breaks out, you're trying to get on top of someone's hero, and it doesn't matter which hero you're playing. You're trying to get on top of their hero. Like to try to assassinate them usually. Like it doesn't like it's not the playstyle where you're like you're trying to chip the entire squad down and then take the hero. So like I don't know that that's like a performance issue, or if it's like the game is just playing out. people are playing the game to the strongest win condition, which is usually kill the opposing hero. You know what? Fine. Rip. I got stuck on the box. Cool. Heal. Run away. I'm going to take Frank early because there's a Spike that likes to play.
5 players remaining. Unstoppable. 4 players remaining. Fusion. 2 minutes left.
Oh, that's not good. It's fine. We're doing okay. That's gonna help. Let's go out here, grab these real quick. Uh-oh, somebody got KO'd.
Final stretch. Gem mine open.
We didn't quite get him. What's the differential? 40? Okay.
30 seconds.
Almost.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Get out.
3, 2,
Heal. Got it.
finish.
GG.
Epic win.
Epic win. They say AQ is range, BK is melee, but it's the other way around. I mean, it's kind of, I kind of see what you're talking about, right? Like, BK can close the gap. But AQ does have, she does have range. She does have range. W. Let's go. Epic win. What's up, Easy? Welcome back to the stream, my guy. Welcome back. What's up, Lamine Games? Hello, hello. Lamine? How do I say it? I'm probably butchering it. What's up, 3-6? How's it going? BB, of course. How's it going? Noise. Dev got to do something about the spike stun. Oh, man. You know, I kind of agree with you. Though I will say Queen is probably one of the most effective counters to spike. Because you at least right now, you can stun him out of using a grenade. And he just loses the cooldown. But the moment that they fix that, I think Spike is going to be broken strong. I think he's actually going to be totally busted. The announcers are so annoying sometimes, especially when it hits me with only way is up. Does that mean you got like 10th place? You got minus 10 out of a lobby? Is that what that means? I'm gonna get my own tunes going in my ears. All right. Thank you, Spotify. All right. Let's go though. So yeah, I feel like Frank, for me, Frank works better on this line. TC, so glad you are back. What's up, no four-letter names? Glad you're here. Victor Alfonso, good afternoon. I stumbled today, a victory tomorrow. Love it. Another thing about this line, too, is if you can get Wizard Leon to Mega, and then it asks you to pull a Battle Healer on the next chest, do it. Go all the way up with the Battle Healer, and then pull the Heavy, and you can stay on 4 squaddies and just play smart and be an absolute pest with this build. Protect your teammate. Yeah.
Collect gems to win.
Let's get it done.
Wizard Fusion.
I guess I'll go here.
Leon.
Probably not optimal, but let's see what's happening over here, huh? What's up, dude? I cut your bridge off. Ha, nerd.
Leon. Mega.
That's looking fun. Oh, it's Team Fusion again. I'm taking it, even though it's not the best right now,
Fusion.
because you don't get bonus against the Lou Goblins. I guess we'll do it. That's Noxon. Dude, look at this.
Fusion.
Got Noxon and Teen in here. Somebody's been busted.
Fusion.
Who is this?
Nice move.
A bot, for sure.
Mega. 6 players remaining.
Haha. I would have stayed if I were him there.
Dynamite. Nice move.
Cool.
4 players
I'll take it.
remaining. Dynamite. Fusion. Dynamite.
Oh, you know what we haven't got yet, though? We probably should have prioed. We'll figure it out in a minute. Don't worry. Because we're going to want it. Almost certain.
Final stretch.
That's what Daddy needs. Only thing I need to make sure to do is this. I think we're in a good spot. Uh-oh.
Remaining. Battle healer.
All right, we got 30 seconds. Let's see.
30 seconds. Battle healer. Fusion.
Not quite.
Finish. You finished third. Great job.
Noxon getting Ogawa made that a little bit more difficult. Would have been nice to have the fourth player in the lobby at the end of the game. GG's to Noxon. New player of TCM Pro, by the way. W Noxon. Not related to me, but something happened at my place today. My dad finally sent the car for repair. Oh, that's what's up. Get that car fixed. Let's go. Barony, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Protect your teammate. Should I change it? Should I play around with some Spike? Why not? Forgot what I'm supposed to do with Spike. People are telling me that, like, Fireball is the way with him. I don't know how I feel about that. Huh. Why do I have this? What's going on with my line? I feel like you don't do that. You do that, right? In the back, you do something like this. No. Or do you have to go... Hold on. Next. Leon, Wizard and back. Instead of... Tank? Let's ride with this. Run Nox's build for Spike. I'd have to know what it is. Any scrims at the end of the stream need training? Yeah, definitely. Definitely we will. 100%. Definitely doing some of those today. All right, let's go. And when you say need training, I need training too. Man, that vein is enormous. You see that? Wow. Are you going to make a tournament too? Eventually, yeah, sure. Once we get the team together, that's when it all comes to, that's when some of those things can start popping up. I think we'll probably start by participating in some things that are organized by like other orgs or other league play. But yeah, certainly I would want to host a tournament at some point. Nox is using max wizard start with coin bag and chicken clones. Poco Mavis Trader, Medic Penny Frank, Battle Healer Colonel, and Dr. T. That's some... TC looks younger when you come from Halloween. You mean holiday? I also shaved this morning, and I didn't shave for like a week. And I gotta say, my skin feels so much better. Like, if I just don't shave for a while and then I shave. Because on a regular basis, I'm typically shaving like every 2 days. Maybe if I don't have to go anywhere, maybe it'll be 3. But like really, it's like, kind of like every other day I'll end up shaving. But not shaving for a week when I was at the lake, my skin just feels so much better. All right, let's go. All right, I'm not on Queen, I'm on Spike. I suppose I should be throwing these. Nice. Sure. We don't have a hot shot yet. Sure. Okay, whatever. Man, the bot actually did it to me. He keeps doing it, dude. He's not gonna leave me alone, will he? I'm still bopping, look. Okay, I don't know how we got here like this, but we are here. Man, losing the grenades sucked, man. It really sucks. GG. Let's see. Let's catch up real quick. Spike seems to be really good right now. 100% maxing him out. Absolutely easy. I think Spike is good. And when they fix him, I think he's going to be even better. Unless they, like, account for the fact that he's, like, very strong. If the bug doesn't... If people don't abuse being able to take your grenades via that little bug with his power. Yo, should I max out Spike when I get enough hero points? I just need his power 5 ability and trade 5. Or do I save for the new heroes? I would say max him out. He's great. He's actually, like, really solid. We can never account for what balance patches will do to heroes. It's happened before where something got nerfed, like, significantly, and people just stopped playing them, i.e. Mortis. But at least if he stays anywhere near the same and they fix that power bug, he's probably going to be the best. Like, he's so good at so many things. Witch bug. Sometimes if your hero takes damage as you cast your thorny grenade, the grenade doesn't land, no damage is dealt, but you lose the cooldown. So if you're actively being stunned or in the middle of a chaotic moment and you try to throw a grenade, a lot of times because your hero's taking damage or getting bumped around, you lose the grenades and nothing happens, and it's just your squaddies that are actually fighting. Yo, TC bought a new smart TV with YouTube on it, so you're on my TV now. That's what's up, Mahone. That's what's up. Got TC Entertainment on your television set. That's why I tell you guys, this is basically a TV show. King Brian, that's a sight for sore eyes. How's it going, King? Welcome back to the chat. But yeah, I'd say Spike is actually amazing. And when they fix him, he's probably going to be, like, even better. That's provided they don't tone down some of his numbers to compensate for the fact that fixing his power, I think, will actually make him completely broken. I've faced Spike players running Blazing Light, Wizard, and Clones. Wizard Leon start. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try it, honestly. Harsh sent me a build that is max Wizard start, but I like the idea of Leon. So I'm gonna keep Leon Wizard. And then in the back, and then it says Blazing Light with Clones. Okay. And since that's in the back, I think, don't you take Medic? Yeah, you take Medic. You take Frank, and then there's a Penny that someone was saying to run. And then here you have this, and you have the Mavis. And then in the back, you've got a battle. See, this is what I don't particularly like about builds, is when you put a battle healer and a colonel in the back. I just don't like that feeling. Because, like, you can get cornered into using your roughs on a battle healer, and you don't get the value. All right, let's go like this. Battle healer. And then Max Aruni, right? We have Max and Optimus. You know what? I think I'm down with this. Let's give it a shot. Wait a minute. It's 5-second queue. That makes me nervous. Okay. Thank you for being here today, guys, and thank you for putting up with my vacation. But people got to take time off from time to time. Talk a little bit more about the lake. It was we went up to Lake Notley, which is in North Georgia. It's like really close to the I think the South Carolina border or the Tennessee border. Can't remember exactly which state is. I think it's Tennessee probably. Yeah, I think it's Tennessee. So we weren't that far from the Tennessee border, but Lake Notley is a beautiful lake. It's not very busy. And it's high up in the mountains, so the water's pretty clean, honestly. The water was actually very clean. The temperature was really good when we were there. The water was cool, but not cold. The sun was shining, and the crazy part about the weather is, but every day leading up to the vacation, to our trip, we're checking the weather, and it says it's going to rain every single day. And we're like, darn it, we're going to have rain every day? Like, what is this? We get there, and the forecast completely changed. We didn't have rain at all. We were so happy. Like, the moment we arrived in town, no rain for the entire week. Or for the rest of that weekend. We got there on Wednesday. We didn't have a single bit of rain from Wednesday to Sunday. Wild. Like, talk about the weatherman being wrong. Holy cow. Not quite. That's okay. It's okay. It's only 10. And we'll do this.
Mavis Fusion. Mavis Mega. 7 players remaining. Poco. 6 players remaining.
Nice.
Poco Fusion. Poco Mega.
Sure.
Trader. 5 players remaining. Sweet.
Cool. That's spawning. Nice.
Fusion. 2 minutes. Trader. Mega.
Let's do it.
Penny. Fusion.
Oh man. Rip my life, dude. I'm just dead, right? Yeah, I lost both my grenades.
Wizard.
You can come back. I believe.
Mavis.
I can't stand being stunned for like 3 years. I really can't stand it. We're also missing a very important thing, though.
Gem mine open. Penny. Mega.
None of my grenades went. I was actively stunned when I was trying to throw the grenades. That is, that's how that works, guys. I did stun a little bit.
30 seconds. Mavis.
We have just lost everything time and time again. Again, no grenade. This is why I'm not a fan, personally. It's GG. Yep.
3 players busted. 4th place. Nice moves there.
Guys, I think Clash of Crabs will come this Thursday. Brother, you are reading the same information that everyone is reading. It is not a think. Like, you know something's happening because you're reading a date. King, come on, dude. Like, we really got to work on your bot behavior, man. We really got to work on that. What does Squad need to save the game, like any reworks or add new stuff, says Pengu? I think social features would really amp it up quite a bit. Because right now, all the social features around this game are handled outside of game, like on Discord or in social media channels. That's just not enough to have like a cohesive community. Like, because when you look at it, the people that are like really upset about the games are kind of dominating like public forums. Like on Reddit is like literally the hallway that devs check on every once in a while just to see how badly someone beats them over the head. Reddit is really just a toxic place to be for this game. And I mean, for that matter, for any Supercell game, like the Reddit threads that or every time I go to a Supercell game Reddit, right? It's not managed by Supercell, but it's like crowd, like the fan base or whatever is communicating. It's often a lot more like toxic opinions on things and like anger and like saying game's dead, all this sort of stuff. I'm getting a lot of laggy games lately. Can't move controller, jumping around the screen. Zoom helps having. It sounds like lag, honestly, Mr. A. It sounds like your internet connection is lagging or is dropping is like, isn't. Oh, guys. Okay, hold on a second. Been live for over an hour. I need to use the bathroom. There'll be a 2-minute timer on the screen, and when it counts to 0, we'll be back, and we'll keep going. I don't make you wait any longer than 2 minutes. So I would encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, guys, what is up? I'm They Coming in. Welcome back to the stream. Before you ask, I did wash my hands, and we're ready to go. Let's catch up with the chat. What about tournaments? Tournaments will come in the future, my guy. Tournaments will come. I think adding effects and skins to the game would make it better. I think skins, like, if there's one way to, like, make the gym pass instantly, like, on par with other Supercell gym passes, it's to include a skin in the gym pass. Like, even one skin for gym pass rewards, that is super gym pass rewards, right? You have to pay. Keep whatever rewards we have now, just add a skin. I think it would be, like, on par with what other Supercell games offer. That's the only thing about the gym pass that I'm kind of like, it's kind of, it is what it is. It's good. The hero punts are nice. Definitely nice. But a skin would, like, really kind of, like, put the cherry on top, I think, for a lot of players. I think that emotes are kind of neither here nor there for me. I don't really care because I don't have time to use them mid-fight. I can never think about opening my little emote window to emote at somebody. So yeah. Real windup is Max, Wizard, Stark, Clone, Stash, same. Common, Frank, Mike, and Penny, Rough, Healer, and Leon. So, Coin Stash. Yeah, I was Harshmellow sent me that line or something very similar to it as well. Moneybags, Chicken, Wizard, Mavis, Penny. Ruff's Battle Healer. Forgot the last one, but I used Tails. Maybe he changed from last time. When we play the Gym Hunt mode, we'll play it. We'll play it during the 3rd hour of the stream. This is the 2nd hour though, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna rotate my hero around a little bit though. Let's see. I haven't played Sonic in a little minute. Went on vacation. And I know that, Sonic, I was on, like, the double farmer train for a little bit. But we could go really aggressive with this. Maybe this is good. Maybe this is good. I would like to get this guy on, though.
Leon.
Let's go with that. This feels kind of weird. Maybe this is where we put tank. Okay. Let's do it. I didn't see Team Fusion's comment before I typed. Sorry. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Mahone. Mr. Uwa is on a different level. Nox took the build from Mr. Uwa, by the way. Okay, I'll have to try it out when I swap back over to Spike again. Take the Penny Ruffs pill.
Collect gems to win.
All right, now we're playing Sonic. I can't spam abilities. I have to hold my power.
Fusion. Leon. Fusion.
Tails.
Leon. Mega.
All right, let's get our business, yeah? Bro, that's so unfortunate.
Trader. Trader. Fusion.
I hate losing my stuff. But you know, at least it gives us this opportunity.
Davis. 9 players remaining. Trader.
I'm gonna go here first.
8 players remaining. Fusion. Trader. Mega.
This is a party,
Remaining.
and we have screwed it up.
Remaining.
Yikes.
Leon.
Yeah, usually when you lose a bunch of troops on Sonic, your game's kind of cooked.
Trader. Mavis. 2 minutes left. Mavis. 5 players remaining. Four players remaining.
I'm taking it now. I don't care.
Penny. Fusion. Penny. Mega.
I wish I had Blazing Lights so bad right now. I'm recognizing I'm lacking heal.
Poco. Final stretch. Poco. Fusion. Poco.
But we've got the healer online at least. Frank.
Seconds. 3 players remaining.
Score is too big. I have to fight somebody.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Yeah, we're dead.
5,
GG.
4,
If you lose a unit on Sonic, you're so done. Yeah. Basically, I knew it in that first engagement at the very beginning where we walked in there like 5 squads like dogpiling into bots. As soon as that happens and you're on Sonic, you're kind of cooked. Plus, didn't get that Mavis until like the 4th pull, which was also kind of like yikes, because you want to farm badly. Sonic, you want to be farming fast. This is what I had been doing for a long time. Let's see if it works for me today. Running both. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Ogawa is playing just to farm and feed one of the top 3 to give him the win. Wait, you're saying that Ogawa is like win trading in every match you see him in? Take laser. I've run laser on Sonic. Laser on Sonic feels good. Oh, I didn't put blazing light on either. Okay, I gotta remember to put that on too. Blazing light helps. Like any amount of heal can be super, super nice. Let's go ahead and take this first. Go ahead and get on with our business. Pop. Pop. Go ahead and pop this. And move. I'll take it. Give me a tree real quick. A little healy heal.
9 players remaining. Mega. Poco. Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega. 7 players remaining.
I'm going this way.
Trader. 6 players remaining. Trader. Fusion. Trader. Mega.
Look at my money.
Players remaining. Frank. Frank. Fusion. Frank. Mega. 2 minutes left. Four players remaining. Tank. Tank. Fusion. Tank. Mega.
I'm taking the penny.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Penny. Fusion.
Oh no. Let's leave. He got my key too. That sucks. Oh my god, I'm dead. So dead.
30 seconds left.
I'm just dead, dude. Yeah, I'm just dead. Everything's gone.
when I play Sonic, it usually ends like that. I either enter a fight and immediately start winning, or I enter the fight and I instantly lose it.
Queen, it's not the same. Queen, it's like you enter a fight, you might lose right away, like lose a couple things right away, but then you can like kind of turn around. This squad is squishy and they will get the Poco advantage. Sure. Tank spell is bad, you need laser. Okay, let's try. Also, I need to put Blazing Light on because Blazing Light will save my butt. Been running this goofy double summon. What is that? Sorry? Excuse me? Game? There it is. He was about to throw me into Gym Hunt. You saw it right there. All right, let's go. Give it another shot. See you later, Harsh. Sorry, TC. I got to go out today for the rest of the stream. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for being around, Harsh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being here, man. All right. Right, let's try this laser business, yeah? Cool. Oh, my word. He's here for the party.
9 players remaining. Mega. Mavis. Mavis. Fusion. Mavis. Mega.
Frank.
8 players remaining. Fusion. Friend. Mega. 7 players remaining. 6 players remaining. 5 players remaining.
I think he just took the carrots. Oh, no, he didn't. Wow. I'm shocked.
Fusion. Poco. Mega.
Took those carrots, though.
Traitor.
I'm going to starve this guy as much as I can by staying ahead of him here.
2 minutes. Fusion. Traitor. Mega. Penny.
What? Nah, that was bad. Sorry, guys. That looks so ugly.
Penny. Fusion. 4 players remaining.
I got something from him. Man, not quite.
Penny. Mega. Tank. Tank. Fusion. Final stretch.
What's up, Mr. Agawa?
Mega. Gem mine
Little
open.
clappy clappy.
Nice move.
I'm taking this now.
Healer.
That was bad. Oh, cooldowns. 20 seconds. What's the score? It's possible. Oh, man, I'm just dead. Run? Let them beat each other up? Nah, wasn't gonna happen. GG. Whoops. If you shoot the laser accurately, it is deadly. Absolutely. That's the hard part, Enos. Good players don't allow that thing to go full beam. I've seen people complain about it on like the Squad Busters Discord, like the official Discord. And I actually got into like, I wouldn't even call it an argument with the guy, but like I said, because this dude posted a video of him running straight into somebody and getting stunned, and he took the full beam at like 0 range, like basically right to his face, and it one-shot his hero. And he's like, this is not balanced, you know? You cannot have this in your game. And I was like, dude, you didn't do anything to dodge it. Like, you got hit with the dream combo, and the guy just nailed it. The thing is he wasn't a high ladder pusher. And while like pushing ladder doesn't mean everything, it definitely means at least something to a certain point. Like if people know you have laser, they're going to be watching out for that. Like they're not going to allow that laser to go full beam. And if they know you have it, they're probably not going to let you put the laser like directly on their forehead. So like it really is something that when you nail it, it's great. When you don't nail it, it like actually can hit nothing. And of course, in panicked moments when you're trying to get away, that's when it's like, you'll like totally miss it. Or if you accidentally tap it and it goes like in the opposite direction as, you know, from the enemy squad, that also feels pretty bad. But it happens. 'Tis the way it is. What's up, Sandra? Welcome back. What is that emote? Is that like a gummy bear? What is this? It is a gummy bear. It's like a neon gummy bear. True, super high skill, but great reward if you can nail it. Absolutely. Like if you get just like really good with laser, you can cook people with it. But oftentimes people have like Frank in the squad. They'll like CC you at the moment that you want to cast it, and it just happens to displace your hero a little bit, which throws the aim off. That happens, man. That happens. But yeah. I definitely like playing with it. I think it's fun to use. But for every game that I get some excellent hits, it feels like I have 3 or 4 games where I like barely get hits. What's up, Zvorek? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Over on that Twitch side. Hope everyone's doing well, by the way. We're back from vacation. We're feeling great. The lake was awesome. So we were there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. I came back like Sunday evening. On Wednesday night, we grilled burgers and I made coleslaw. And that was like my night to cook dinner. So I had a couple people help me do it that night, but I had basically made the burgers ahead of time, brought them up, prepared to be tossed on the grill. And then I made coleslaw with like green and red cabbage, mayonnaise, lemon juice, salt, pepper, dill, and blue cheese. Oh yeah, and some finely chopped cranberries. Some fantastic coleslaw. Your boy likes his coleslaw. Bro, I would love it if you did your job. Thank you. Okay.
Greg, Mega. Leon, Mega. Mavis. Mavis, Fusion. Mavis, Mega. Trader,
Take this. Go back this way.
Trader, Fusion.
Get this.
Trader, Mega.
Run this way.
9 players remaining. Poco. Poco. Fusion.
Cool. Love those juicy patches.
Mega.
I didn't mean to kill the bridge. That was a mistake.
Take Fusion. 7 players remaining. 6 players remaining.
That's a W.
5 players remaining.
Greg, job. You won't do it, yeah.
Fusion. Four players
Oh,
remaining.
jeez. Probably needed to, like, not chase while trying to fire that. Gosh. See, again. Like, not ready. But don't want to die. Love her to pick the carrot. Alright, well, she finally did it.
Gem line open. Mega.
GG. Can I be a mod? No, I'm sorry, King. You're not ready for that, my guy. You're not ready. Are you excited for the new 1v1 game mode? Says Magna Matheson and Touring. You know, I am. I'm a little like miffed that it's going to be a short-term thing, but I also understand that if they debut it and it's just not great, I don't want there to be a 5th game mode that like pulls people from other queues that would make queue times longer for every other game mode. So like maybe at least like having a 1v1 game mode like this as like a trial to see how this works will be good. But I'm almost like, I'm interested to see sort of what evolves out of this more than like this mode itself. Because my impression is like this is the first 1v1 mode we've ever had, right? And so 1v1 modes, the backdash just like me every time I use the tails laser. Yeah, throwing it in the opposite direction. Yeah. So like, it's not that I'm like crazy interested in this new mode. I would be more interested perhaps if we had footage already, But as far as I'm concerned, like I didn't see any footage over like yesterday or today. I just saw that there was an announcement and the YouTubers like said, "Hey, this is coming and what do you need to know?" And they basically read the same information that we have. So there wasn't anything new to really glean from that. At least there won't be any bots in the mode. That. I love that. Honestly. I love the fact that there'll be a mode with 0 bots, only real players. And I think that 1v1 could be an interesting ranked game mode by itself. But at the same time, if you are in 1v1, I can imagine with the player, with the population size for ranked play right now, that could make win trading like an extremely ugly condition of ranked. Because you can imagine if you're in a 10-man lobby, right, or if you're in a regular squad league match, you're gonna have like 4 to 5 real players in every game, right? Say 2 of them are on a team or on in some kind of clan together. They're gonna hunt the other people on the map. And then at the very end, one of them is they'll either fight, which they rarely do, or one guy's just going to be like, I have less gems, I'm going to go jump in the vines, and they just end the game, right? You can only imagine in a 1v1 ranked system if 2 clan members met each other. What would happen? Someone would get a free win, right? Like, and they might even say, okay, you know, let's just get on it. Let's just speed up our matchmaking. Let's speed up our climb. You'll get the win this time. I feel like that could be a really like hard thing to really deal with. Because if we think win trading is bad right now in Squad League, I think that it could potentially be as bad or worse in a 1v1 ranked system. So yeah. What's up, Eric? How you doing, Eric Javier? Cristaldo, how's it going, buddy? The only bot in mod is Dr. T Crabs. Correct. Well, those aren't bots. Those are just monsters. Here's the real thing. Who cares? League is already a joke, but I see what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if like a 1v1 ranked mode is like, if it's the time for it. Because when you look at Clash Royale, there's like millions of people that play that game every single day. Like, there's millions of people. I don't know the numbers, but something tells me that not a million people are not playing this game every day. And of those players, certainly not all of them are actually playing Squad League. There's plenty of players out there that never touch Squad League. Or they touch it and they're like, oh my God, this is too rough. Like, these guys are teaming on me, and they never want to play again. Right? Like, last I checked, it's like 300,000. Yeah. So like in Clash Royale, that number is going to be a lot higher. So like when you queue, there's going to be a lot more people that are in your relative trophy range that you can be matched with. In this game, though, in a 1v1 scenario, it's like your matchmaking might take a long time. You'll probably be playing the same players a lot over and over and over as you climb higher and higher. And I just don't know that a 1v1 mode is ready, like, for ranked, based on how many players are daily active users right now. That's just my outlook right now. Like, agreed, especially if it's SBM, skill-based matchmaking. If you get super high, it'll be hard to find players, so you would just be put in a lobby with your clanmate over and over again. Actually, yes. And that's what I'm worried about, right? Like, whatever rank system they introduce, if you're paired up against your clan mates, there's going to be win trading happening. Like they understand that, like, okay, well, if it's him or me, it's got to be one of us. And it's better for us to go and end the match now, because at least one of our clan mates, one person in our clan will end up winning this match. It's either him or me. So they're just gonna, like, in the match as soon as possible, and then queue again so they can climb faster, right? The more games that you can queue, the more, the faster you can climb. Ken says it's around 300,000. Some of those players will play a game and then leave for the day. Absolutely, right? Like, there's not like a massive crowd of people in my mind. This is just like what I'm imagining. There's not like 500,000 people that are like playing this game, 2, 3, 4 hours a day, like their favorite thing, and that's something that has to be worked on. And it has to start with, like, the development of the game. People still win trade in Clash Royale, which is crazy because it's probably super hard to get into a lobby with someone you know. Yeah, right? I could only imagine. Rank 1 and Rank 2 players would simply dance their way to an unreachable amount of trophies, right? One game they'll win, next game they'll let the other person win. Absolutely. But I mean, like, here's the other thing. This is all to say, like, if the rank system, if an elo system isn't introduced, because right now this is not an elo system, right? This is not a system of elo. If you win games in top 5, you gain trophies. If you lose games in bottom 5, you lose trophies, and you know how that works. First place gets the +10, last place gets the -10, and there's that scale, right? Headed as you go towards the middle of the pack. That's not how an elo system works in other games, like chess, where when you play a match, one person is guaranteed to gain elo and the other person is guaranteed to lose elo. So the winner gains, the loser loses. But the gain and the loss are weighted based on what the starting elo of this player is and the starting elo of this player is. So say this guy has a higher elo, this guy has a slightly lower elo. If the low guy wins, he's going to gain a lot more than if this higher guy wins. If this higher guy wins, he may go up a little, but say the guy who has the lower elo, he wins, he's going to go up a lot more, because he's facing a more difficult opponent relative to his measured skill level. So, like, if they actually introduce an elo system and not what we have now, where as long as people aren't, like, actively hunting you and trying to -10 you, on most games, you're probably, all the real players will end up being positive. And that's not like no one's losing. Right? Like, or very few people are actually losing trophies in their push. It happens. It definitely happens. It happened to me. But, like, the more in the grind of Squad League you get, the better, like, your play pattern gets adjusted to avoid those early game catastrophes, which would result in a loss. It's funny how Squadbusters doesn't have that. Well, I think part of it, Ken, is how the game is structured right now. 10-man lobbies that they're unable to fill out with 10 real players. They put bots in. It's a function of how the game is designed, how the matches are designed to play out. If they didn't have bots at all, it would actually be more of an elo system. That by itself, I think, would be more representative of an elo system. Because there would be guaranteed 5 players that took a positive trophy gain, and there'd be guaranteed 5 players that took losses. So, like, it's not that I think they need to, like, upend every aspect of what Squad League is. But if they took out bots and they like shrunk the lobbies to 6, I think that would be freaking phenomenal. I think that would be amazing. Take the bots out, shrink the lobbies to 6 players. Between every 2 players on the map, you put a mega boss. That way that if like say they don't have the time or the resources to develop new maps to facilitate 6-man squad league. You just put a mega boss in the spawn position of for what were 4 players prior. And you just let the game start with 6 players. If you want to try to take the mega boss for an early key, be careful. The guy beside you might try to third party you. Like, I can see that working, personally. Guys, give me half a second. I'm going to swap to Spike. And I'll queue in just a moment. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Sorry, had to check. Mainly because so much of the casual player base has become reliant upon their existence. Unfortunately, reality is that bots will never leave. The devs won't do it. But for ranked, for gym hunt, sure, whatever. But for ranked, the bots have to get out of ranked. We already have bots. Like the bosses on the map are bots. We don't need bots to be occupying spaces where it allows every human in the lobby to go positive. Like, it's just not... Like, we already have AI bots in every game. They're just... We know they're supposed to be bots. But if you just take those bots out, you take those players out of 4 positions or 5 positions that basically make it so that all the real players are forced into either a positive or a negative, and there's going to be players that go positive and players that go negative in every single game. At least in higher ranks, they should be removed. I mean, I think at all ranks they should be removed. If you're queuing Squad League, a ranked game mode, the humans are the ones competing for rank. The bots don't compete for rank. Gym hunt, leave the bots in. Cool. Give people some things to beat up on so they can feel good about playing a more fun casual game mode. I get it. Leave that in. In a ranked game mode though, oh my word. It doesn't make any sense. Take them out, put a mega boss in the spawn points of where bots would be. Eliminate games. Yep, 100%, 100%. All right, so I'm going to queue a few more, and then I'll take a bathroom break. And when we come back from that bathroom break, I'm going to run some viewer games. So the last hour of our stream will be viewer games. But I do want to play a few more on, like, Spike, maybe get one more on Queen. I'm changing it up today. I'm playing around. I'm trying to make myself a more well-rounded player by playing different heroes more regularly instead of like locking into one hero for a month like I did on Queen. I did get to a point where I feel really, really comfortable with a Queen, but like I need to know how to play more heroes if I'm gonna be on a team. And that's what I'm thinking about. Get me to the next place. love getting kicked by a king like that. Come here. Sure. Dude, it's Gym Hunt! Ah! This has got to change too, man. Whatever. Ah, this is not fun, is it? Oh, Gym Hunt. Man, bots are just not fun to play with. I mean, I guess. Where's the other human? You know what? Let's go ahead and try to find him. What's up, Mr. Hog? Okay, we ended it. Probably could have done it a lot sooner, but whatever. Jeez. I almost killed every single player in that lobby. Samurai was a bot, and he actually killed another bot. That's interesting. If you want a truly humbling experience, play BK. You know, Quan, I'm not ready to humble myself that much because I don't have any. I have 0 levels on BK. Actually, 0. When that happens, the menu just lose game, start over. Yeah, usually I do, but I was kind of like, whatever. I guess this time I won't. Brawl Stars also has very different mechanics in rank. The higher you progress, that is okay and should also work in squad. I mean, they really just, they need to look at their other games and make ranked truly a competitive experience. I understand that every game that Supercell makes, they want there to be something for everyone to enjoy, right? If you pick it up and you want to be a casual player, you should be able to enjoy the game. That's their format, I think, for pretty much every game that they've made. At the same time, though, pretty much every other game they've made, at least in my mind, has offered you that opportunity to be competitive in some way. And it's actually a measured thing. And you're not playing versus AI all the time. That's what I want from this game. I want us to come to a place where the casual side of the game it's there and it's always going to be there. But you then have this other avenue for the game that maybe would even inspire some of the casual players to come over and try to compete as well. Because look at Clash Royale. All of it is ranked. Everything's ranked, except for the little event modes. Those are unranked. But when you play Clash Royale, almost your entire experience is playing ranked. And I'm totally down with Clash Royale. I've played so much Clash Royale. I have the 9-year badge. All my cards in Clash Royale are at least level 14. I think I might have a couple that are level 13. But then I have a good handful of level 15 cards. I have a a solid handful of evolutions, but not near. I don't have half of the evolutions. I think that's evolutions came out, and I haven't played a ton since they began doing that, which has been probably over a year at this point.
Collect gems to win.
But like, just follow the model that you've made for pretty much all of your other games, right? That's what I think about ranked.
Wizard, Mega. Leon, Fusion. Leon, Mega. Trader. Trader.
I'm going here. I'm going here.
Trader. Mega. 8 players remaining. Frank. 7 players remaining. Fusion.
Where's the trees?
Nice.
Cool.
5 players remaining. Mega.
Oh.
Players remaining. Poco.
I'm sitting on how many keys?
Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega.
Man, I lost my grenade. I lost both of them.
Left.
That's hilarious.
Nice move. 3 players remaining. Fusion. Mega. 2 players remaining.
Uh-oh, somebody did. It's just the last two.
Fusion. Final stretch. Mega. Gem mine open.
I'm taking the max.
Max. Fusion. Max. Mega. 30 seconds.
I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake.
Battle healer.
Did I hit him or not? I did.
10,
But he boinked me.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I die.
1.
GG. Queen beats Spike.
Second place.
I would beat me too. Do you miss the OG Squad Busters? Absolutely not. That's a great question, Baroni. I do not. I do not. Let's see. Did you make that, Harsh? Dude. Nice. I like it. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna share this on screen just so everyone can touch base here. Let's go here. Squad assets. TCM. I like it. Okay. So before we go to the bathroom break, I'm going to show you guys what's going on, and then we'll hop into some viewer games for the final hour. So I'll go ahead and go over here and get an image real quick. Let's call this TCM Pro tryouts. And then we'll get the image. Image is right here. I like it. Here we go. Okay. So this is what's going on with our tournament team. We're having tryouts. If you're tuning in now and you weren't here a little earlier in the stream, it's okay. We're here to give you all the details that you need to know about our tournament team and our tryouts, at least as much as we're going to talk about at this stage, okay? This Friday, August 22nd, and next Friday, August 29th, we will be having team format tryouts. That means that when you come in, we'll be doing things like duos. We'll be doing things like 4v4, 3v3, 5v5. And so we're going to have some sort of the one thing that this doesn't say so far is how you're going to be able to participate. I think we're going to there's going to be a mechanism on Discord where you sign up, right? And you're going to check in with us on Friday. And we're going to have that. The time is not listed here yet, but that's intentional because I still need to make sure that we have all of our people that are going to be available to proctor all of this and help with the judging of things and like be able to watch and really evaluate what's going on. Then after the Friday's team format tryout on the 22nd, there's going to be a solo format tryout that'll be 10-man free-for-all lobbies that will be done either on Saturday or Sunday, or even both, depending on what our friends of the channel want to do. I know that DeegDag is probably going to end up streaming one, if not two of those over the weekend. Kind of depends on when he's going to stream, but he has committed to at least stream one solo format like tryout. And so myself and the other leaders that are part of Rising, but also like just members of the squad already intend to watch these so we can see how people perform solo, not just in a team context, because we think that both of those skill sets are valuable. Okay. Requirements: you have to be using Discord. You have to be at least 18 years of age or older. And you must be proficient in English. A big thing about this team is it's going to be an adult team. So I'm sorry, but if you're if you're in high school, not for you. This is going to be an adult team. I think the average age of all the players right now is right around 30 years old. There's some guys that are in their 20s. There's some guys that are in their mid to late 30s, myself included. And so we're trying to keep the vibe adult. And we don't want to deal with parents taking phones away, things like that. So sorry, if you're under 18, TCM Pro, it's not going to be for you. We're picking 2 people for the pro roster after this weekend's tryouts, and we're picking 2 more people after next weekend's tryouts. So, first weekend, if you come to the tryout and you're not chosen, it's okay. You can come back the second weekend. You can participate in that tryout. And we might select you at that time as well. So keep that in mind. That's what's going on. Another thing that is not really like laid out here, but if we see your performance and we think that we want to let you on the team, we're going to want to talk to you first. So just because you play really well, we're going to want to speak to you and kind of understand what your life schedule is, when your availability is, because if you're available all the times that the team is not practicing, that's not helpful, right? Like if we're available to practice and we're wanting to put practice times at X day of the weeks or whatever at X time, and you can never make practice, that's going to be an issue. You cannot be on the team. So we're going to interview you a little bit if we decide that your performance is like this, and make sure that it's actually a good fit. Yeah, TCM Pro is on Discord. So you're going to have to join the Discord server. There's a pinned comment on YouTube and Twitch right now, and that is an invitation to join the server. There's gonna be more information there, and that's you'll have to be there to be in voice for these tryouts. Okay. So, anyways, guys, bathroom break, 2-minute timer. When it counts 0, we will be back for another hour, and we'll start viewer games for the final hour. So I would encourage you to take a lap around the house, get something to eat or drink, or use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back with viewer games. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. Yes, I washed my hands. And here we go. So we're going to go ahead and put this little advertisement away. Thank you to Harshmellow for tossing together the information. I had an AI create an ad for me earlier, and it misspelled like nearly everything, and I couldn't for the life of me understand why. So very nice to have Harsh come in hot with that. Good to get that information out now. We'll flash it before the end of the stream as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the lobbies going. Opening up a Gym Hunt lobby. Show the code, show the code, show the code. There it is. Hop in. We don't need to pin this. People can scan it, people can type it in themselves. Mike sounded like a robot for a bit. For like 5 seconds. I guess my computer is chugging a little bit or something. I don't know. It shouldn't be. It's better? Okay. Sweet. But yeah. Let's have some fun, guys. I'll be rotating my hero every game. I see what happened with Ken. He pulled a Tails at the last second, and it hadn't merged. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Okay, so the lobby's filling up. Let's go and check it. It's like we got a handful. We got a nice handful. We got Zvorek. We got Alphmo. We got Mr. A. Don't be shy. Hop in. I think they were saying, like, when I first came back and I first hit the button to start talking again, I sounded a little bit like a robot. Harshmellow's here. Okay. Okay. I thought Harsh left. Thought he had to go. I thought you had to go. What's up, BB? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here, BB. Good job on the overlay thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think that I mean what he created looks almost very. It looks very similar to what I had created, but he just got all the spelling right. So I'm gonna have to start actually making my own images because Copilot is like super hit or miss. You're back now. Plans changed. Okay. Let's see. BB, Harsh, Zvorek, Alpha Moon, Mr. A. You know what? I think that's a good place to start. Let's not hold it up any longer. I'm gonna swap over. Let's go to the first on that. Look at my line real quick. I'd say that's solid. Okay. And I'm going to not play Heal Pack. I'm going to play something else. Blazing Light, yes. Let's play something different. I think I denied it by accident. Hold on. Friends Online, Mahone. Deadrar, Greg. I'll invite all of them. All right, so we got Mahone. Let's go ahead and queue. Let's have some fun. Play Hogs and be toxic. Okay. I'll try it. Wait, Hogs are right here. Let's go. Use ChatGPT, but it took 2 hours of prompting it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's lame. So you're using a similar engine. It was probably, I'm guessing it was misspelling things just like it did for me. Ooh, that's a key. Piece of candy. Okay. W.
7 players remaining.
Oh, there was a battle healer. Probably should have taken it, honestly. I'm down with Anita Bear, though. I didn't mean to do that. I was reaching for my... Ah, I hate that. Didn't mean to do that either, but you know what? We're making all the mistakes. Man! Give me that back. We're losing the trees now. Mr. Spoik. I don't awkwardly like having a chicken. Chicken is not a great squatty at all. Look at all that fun stuff. Uh-oh, Hershey got busted. That's not good for me.
Ice Wizard. Fusion. 30 seconds.
Oh no. Then of course we get stuck in that. And that's a thunderstorm, guys. Oh, we're just dead. We just die.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Yeah, we're so dead.
3, 2, 1.
GG.
Finish. You finished third. Excellent.
Yeah, 2 hours for ChatGPT is kind of crazy. GG. Alphomo. On the dub. Hershey got busted. I won my first time with viewers, CC. Congratulations, King. Congratulations. GG, man.
Common.
I do not... I mean, I feel like hogs are kind of cool, but I don't think I've played very much with hogs. Like, ever. So this is a good exercise for sure. I'll keep what I got here. There's a medic on this line at least. I didn't have a healer on the last one. That was kind of awkward. Only had Blazing Light for heal and like heart pickups. This is okay. We have a supplier. We have a bow. We like the bow. Ice Wizard, we like that. Medic, we like it. Max, B, okay. All right, let's go. Oh, you guys got to remind me next time to actually show the code so we can fill it up with 10. Do 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 do.
Collect gems to win. Go.
You need Mortis? Yeah, we do need Mortis. If someone's a cracked Mortis player, we want to talk to you.
Wizard. Fusion. Wizard. Mega. Remaining. 8
Cool.
players remaining. Dominance. Fusion. Davis. Mecha.
Ooh, you know what I want? I want that. I'm taking Hog, sure.
7 players remaining. Rider. Fusion. Rider. Mecha.
It's a party over here, but it's a little bit too much party.
Fusion.
Man, I hate those recruits, dude. The damage is too much sometimes.
2 minutes.
That wasn't what I meant to do. I'm not gonna be able to get this, will I? I do. Get out of my face, nerd. All right, we have a medic. That's nice. Our Mavis has got very little value.
Final stretch.
Cool.
Gem mine open. Medic fusion. Seconds left. Leon. Medic. Mega. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh no! Nice! GG! What do you think of the new 1v1 mode? I haven't seen it yet, Dry. I'm interested, but I haven't seen it. Like, I've seen, like, screenshots, just like everyone else. Of course, got busted because I play with bands, don't run heals, play under... www.gg.com/w/gg.w. You want to play with... Okay. Bayroni, let's get you in, man. Let's make sure you're in. Show the code, says TC. Show the code. Got 3 more spots. Hop on in. I'll give y'all just a second here. If you'd like to play, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Have some fun with us. Un momento. All right. We got a couple more people in. Let's change the hero, TC. Played a couple on Queen. We're supposed to rotate.
Royale King.
Let's see, Royale King. Feel like you want Blazing. I'm gonna take that. Sure. Wizards in the back. Huh.
Greg.
Okay, let's go. So, yeah, words on 1v1 game mode in general. My opinion on it is I'm interested. But I don't know how it's really going to be panning out. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you more than what you have already seen from, like, Klaz and Stormy's stream. Or his YouTube videos, rather. I need to be boxing a lot faster than I am. Let's mess with him, yeah? Ooh, we got an early medic? TC likes those.
Medic fusion. Medic mega. 9 players remaining. Coco.
Nice little bouncy bouncy. I have so much gold and I'm not spending.
Shelly. Shelly. Fusion. Shelly. Mega. 2 minutes.
There's a wizard there. We want our wizard for sure.
Bandit. Mega.
You hear that thunder, guys?
Wizard.
Ah! No! Sins were committed.
Liam. Final stretch. Poco. Combine.
We're in a weird spot, aren't we? I'm taking this now.
Medic. 30 seconds left.
They're coming for me. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm in the corner.
Liam.
I'm just dead as hell, right?
Bandit. 10, 9, 8,
Now I'm really screwed.
6, 5,
I can't move. Yeah.
3, 2,
Stunlock City.
1.
I survived.
8th place. Keep going.
You accepted the invitation, but it was not possible? What are you talking about? Talking about the server invite? Invite people. Has it changed? It hasn't changed. Yeah, the server invite is still. Accepted the invitation, but it was not possible. Oh, maybe the lobby was full? Or maybe we'd already started the game?
Common.
King, on a terrifying game, so many players. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, RK in these lobbies really isn't that great. Like, that's one thing that the more of these that I play, the more I'm realizing, like, RK can be good on ladder, but man, is he abused in scrim lobbies. He gets abused. All right, everyone's ready. Very nice. Check our lineup real quick. There's a Greg, so we won't take the Greg. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go for the start.
Colonel Ruffs.
And I'll actually go for... Do I take Wizard? Nah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, here we go.
Collect gems to win. Go.
Why did I do it? I'm not paying attention. Go faster. Slow it down sometimes, TC. Slow it down. Damage. Ah! Saved by the Golden Heart Bell. Jeez, man. That is so silly.
Remaining.
I mean, I'd love it from to chop the tree. Oh my gosh. Spike really does ruin the RK's day very quickly. I thought I had a medic on this line somewhere, but I think I maybe saw it earlier. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it.
Fusion. 6 players remaining. Final stretch. Gem line open. Archer. Mega. Tails. 30 seconds.
Again.
Fusion. 5 players remaining. Mega. 10,
Where's the party?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, we take it. GG's. You're Alfmo. That's what's up, Baroni. Appreciate you being in these games, dude. Or I guess you were in the games. GG's. GG's. Hi, can I be friends? Yeah, man. Joining these games. But no, I will not add you as a friend in game. Hope you enjoy the stream, man.
Check in.
All right. Let's change it up. So we played a couple on RK. Rotate on over to Sonic. Let's see how Sonic do. Let's see how Sonic does. We got one more spot. Looks like someone dropped. If you'd like to jump in, you may. Okay, it's a shame. No, it is not a shame. There's just no reason for me to add every single viewer as a friend in game. I get spammed with invitations and I don't really like that. So I just, if you want to watch, you can watch. If you want to join the Discord, you may. Who is the best hero? It's between like Spike and Queen right now, I think. I really do think it's probably between Spike and Queen. Because Spike handles RK. Queen handles Spike. I'm trying to think like what is Queen's RK can be challenging to deal with as a queen. So it's like I think that's sort of the triangle of 3. I think Sonic is not bad, but he's predicated on having a large squad. So like if you have a smaller squad, it can be really challenging actually dealing damage as the Sonic player. Is it raining over there? Yes, it's pouring cats and dogs. It just started. It was thundering kind of loud a little while ago. All right, so we still have the 9. That's fine. It looks like someone is not ready. Alpha Moo is not ready to go. He's about to get kicked. No, he is ready. Okay. All right. So let's do it. I'm on the Sonic. Let's see how Sonic do. Trying different combinations and spells. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to. Like, I'm trying not to go like Heal Pack Blazing Light because I know that the moment we get in tournament play, it will be banned. But for Squad League, Heal Pack Blazing Light I think is very effective on a number of heroes. To the point where I think Heal Pack could be nerfed. Just my honest take. It probably needs to be nerfed. It just does a little bit too much. So when they buffed it, it was kind of like, wait a minute, what is this thing, you know? Yikers. Gosh, the damage. Poco is finally in town. He took the key. What a jerk.
Remaining.
Didn't quite get it. That was so bad of me. Now I just lose the game entirely. I'm just dead, dude. God, I can't even kill the things here. Just leave. Sonic is fast, boy. So is it over? Probably. We keep missing out on our healer, which is kind of a problem. Gosh!
30 seconds. Fusion. 7 players remaining.
Man! Man!
3, 2, 1.
Second? Okay, we almost got it back. That's kind of wild.
Second place. Exceptional.
See you later, Helena. Thank you for being here. Thrills for frills. What's up, dude? How's it going? What's up? I almost came back. I was very close there. I was first. I think Harsh knocked me down a little bit. Spikes here really hurt. Seriously, you shouldn't give it fertilizer. Right. That's what makes me so worried about them fixing his power. Like, say they fix the power to where when you cast it, you're always going to get the cast. I'm legitimately worried that the moment that they do that, he's actually going to be fully broken because he feels so strong right now. He feels ridiculously strong. The fact that you can toss 2 powers and wipe out all of somebody's squaddies or nearly wipe them out, that doesn't make sense, right? Like a queen, you might get like 1 or 2 squaddies with 1 arrow. But usually, you're having to fire more than 1 arrow just to get a couple squaddies, right? But the moment you throw a power that's like this big on your screen, and you can not only get 1 whole squad, but maybe even 2 whole squads with just the powers, that's like, bro, are you kidding? You look like a locked character in one of those fighting games from how dark it is in your room. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's thundering really hard. And when I don't have some extra sunlight coming into my window, my lighting is just not fantastic right now. All right, so let's go. We still got 8 people. Let's swap it over onto Spoik. No healer. You know what? I feel like I gotta take one, honestly. Feel like I need to get like a medic.
Medic.
All right, 8 people are ready. Let's go ahead and queue. Have a second. I'm gonna run check something.
Okay.
Make sure windows in the car were closed because I see the rain coming down and I'm thinking, you know, maybe we don't want to die today. We got money. Run. Holy cash. Let me not blow it. Didn't quite get it. There. I saw you go invisible, by the way.
Dynamite. 8 players remaining. Fusion. Dynamite. Mega. Fusion! Mega! Final stretch! Gem line open! Leon!
Man. Piggies.
Leon! Fusion! Leon! Mega!
30 seconds.
30 seconds!
GG!
Players remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
What's up, nerds?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GG! Spike is stupid.
Flawless victory.
Spike is very stupid. Like, it. But W. I mean, I'm not the only one playing him. Pam is a healer, but I guess not a good one. Right. I don't think Pam is, like, situationally valuable enough to, like, put her on a lineup. Like, imagine, like, someone wants to start Pam. I cannot think of a reason why anyone should ever start Pam. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, exactly, right? I just, like, but GG. King Aaron looking hot, taking out BB. I busted Dave there. Bip. He's a cactus. How can he even be smart? Yeah. Well, I mean, like, when you look into his eyes, it's actually hollow in there. There's nothing inside. I mean, really, look at his player. Look at this. Hold on a second. Hold on, collections. But look, his head's hollow, dude. It's like looking inside of a pumpkin. Someone cleaned a pumpkin head out for Halloween. There's nothing in there. It's just empty. Okay. I'll play one more on Spoik and then rotate back to Queen. We got 2 slots. If anyone wants to come in, hit us up. I'll give you a good 15, 20 seconds. If you want to join, don't be shy. We got 2 spaces. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Man, it really is raining. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like pouring. The second I take my headset off, it's like blaring. Can't believe I played the whole stream with Do Not Disturb not enabled. Tis what it is. Okay, so we're still at 8. No problem. Let's queue. Check the line real quick. Still no healer. I kind of need that
Kind of need what I've got. Oh, we got one more. Okay, let's go. I'll keep chickens. If I'm honest, I don't know that I did anything with the chickens. I'm going to run laser. Yeah. Let's go. You can't hear it? Okay. Yeah, the microphone, if I turn my face this way, you don't hear me very well. But I have to be like facing the mic, which I kind of like, right? Like I don't want like room noise or like environmental noise spilling into the microphone all the time. What's up, Josh? Forgot if we have a supplier or not. Got one. Yeah, you want to do that again? Oh, he does. Okay.
9 players remaining.
Yeah, try it, dude. That was bad on my part. Tis what tis. Oh, why'd I do that? I think I was thinking about nexting, and I accidentally roughed the roughs. Man, almost more. Did I not laser either, or did I laser? I just didn't see it, I guess. That's a death.
8 players remaining. 2 minutes left. Fusion. Colt. Mega.
3 gold. I'll take it every time. Ah, almost. Knuckles, sure. Quick melt. What's going on here, huh?
7 players remaining. Fusion. Final stretch. Gem line open.
I'm taking you now. Elite is too good. W? I'm in a bad spot, I think.
30 seconds left. Mega. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GG.
Finish.
Why did 3 players just die in the thorns? Huh? Random question, but when you get super full, do you sneeze, get hiccups, or both? What? If I get super... Well, okay. You're talking about eating food? if I eat spicy food, like really spicy food, I will get the hiccups. Like when I have like curry, like masaman curry, and they do it like Thai hot. No one died in the thorns. People just got busted. People got busted. All right, I'm swapping off of Spike. I think I got 2 more games in me, and then we'll be at the end of our 3-hour stream. We'll be calling it quits. I was only 2. I was killed by all. When I get full, I sneeze. That's weird. That's very weird. Swapping back to Queen. And I think we'll keep what we got, yeah? A Wizard plus a Leon. Piggies plus Blazing Light. Maybe we'll go like... You know what? Blazing Light's too valuable. We only have 1 healer, and that's the medic. Yeah, we're gonna need some sort of healing. All right, let's go. 2 more games, guys. 2 more games. I don't think anyone died in the vines, Mr. A. I think people were probably... Maybe people were getting, like, shoved around. They might have died in the vines, but they weren't, like... They weren't, like, dumping themselves into the vines. Look at this party, dude. We'll do this, sure. Piggies all over the place. I'm trolling. Man, those bats hurt. We need it. That's what I was searching for.
2 minutes.
Woo!
players remaining. Fusion.
Ah!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First.
Finish.
Oh, baby.
1.
Last one gem, baby. One gem. Speaking of, when are we getting videos, TC? That's a really good question, Ken. I know I said that in August, that was something that I wanted to do. I want to do it. Soon. That's all I can say right now. One gem wonder. W. A lot of lag to me. Could not move last minute. Oh, no. That sucks, man. Sorry about that. GG. All right. Let's get one more in, guys. See how we can do in one more game. This will be the last one. One more game. So close. Yeah, King. Ken unites. Oh, Ken wants in. Ken wants to show everyone how it's done. Where is he? I said yes. Okay, there he is. All right, we'll show the code for another few seconds. See if anyone else will hop in this last one. All right, last game, guys. Last game. Here we go. Double check. We have a wizard and a Leon in the back. Sure. Okay, let's do it. Do 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 do. I could have gone with like a cult, like get really weird on start. Sometimes if you get too weird on start, like it can throw you off. But you know, this is fine too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm grabbing this now. What is going on with you? I missed my coins. Where are you, huh? What are you doing? Oh, you're funny. You took it too.
9 players remaining.
You want to go, or do you want to go? Rip to that. Hogs are annoying, man.
2 minutes. Heavy. Mecca. Shelly. Mecca.
We're not really farming at all. Like, this is bad. Every time I get to a box, it's not there. Big yikes.
Players remaining. Fusion. Final stretch. Mega.
I know the pain's coming at some point.
Remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GG!
Finish.
Wow.
Top spot.
Small squads can be fun to pilot. I will say that. If there's something that, like, double heal pack taught me about Queen, it's to be more comfortable fighting with the smaller squad. I know I'm not on double heal pack right now. I was on Hogs and Blazing Light, so I had at least one of the two heals. But, like, running with a smaller squad, it teaches you a little bit more about, like, comfort, trying to target certain things. I like what double heal pack has taught me over time. But that's a GG well played. Guys, thank you for being here today. I'm going to show the advertisement for our team tryouts one more time before we leave. This Friday, we are going to be hosting the first round of tryouts for TCM Pro, which is going to be our tournament team. August 22nd. Probably tomorrow, we're going to have a time nailed down for that. So we're going to include a time on this. But for now, just know that the first round of tryouts starts August 22nd. It's going to be Friday evening. To go along with that, there's going to be a second part to this weekend's tryout, which will be a solo format. So Friday's format is going to be team-based play. We're going to put you through the paces with people, and we're going to have you in voice. So you have to have Discord to participate because voice communication is going to be part of the tryout. You're going to be communicating with other players that you're teamed up with. We're going to rotate the teams around so that you know who you're talking to. You're going to have a little bit of prep time before each match. And we want to see how you communicate and how you perform in that team context. Later in the weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday, there's going to be a solo format. So it's actually going to be the free-for-all 10-man lobbies. We're going to ask that you guys do not team with one another and that it is truly a free-for-all situation. And we're going to see how you perform in that situation. At the end of this weekend, most likely on Monday morning, we're going to announce 2 new members for TCM Pro based on this weekend's tryout. Okay, so we're giving 2 positions away on the pro team after this weekend's tryout. And we're going to follow it up with next weekend, August 29th. That's another Friday start, followed by another solo format start. We're going to be awarding 2 more positions the following weekend. Okay, so to give you an idea, on Monday, August 25th, the first 2 additions to the team will be announced. On Monday, September 1st, there'll be another 2 positions announced, and that would make a total of 8 positions on the team. We are potentially going to be promoting an outstanding performer from the Rising squad. So if you want to be on the community team, but find that, hey, I'm actually really good at this and I want a chance to compete in the pro team, we might look at your performance in Rising and the fun community games that you play there and say, you know what, man, hey, talk to us about this. Would you like to join pro? So there's potential to add more spots for that. But at least for the time being, we're looking at having 8 total roster positions. So yeah. Can you add me as a friend? No, I'm sorry. I don't add all the viewers onto my friends list here. But I would encourage you to join up on Discord. Join the community on Discord. And hope you enjoy watching my live streams. Requirements, once again, if you want to be on the team, you have to be on Discord. You have to be able to use Discord, be able to use voice on Discord. You have to be 18 or older. This is an adult team, so we're not accepting people that are under the age of 18 onto this squad. The average age of the squad so far in the recruited members is around 30, okay? And you have to be proficient in English. If we can't communicate with you in comms, if we can't understand what you're typing in our team chat, that's going to be an issue. So we're going to be checking on that as part of the tryout process, because, like I said, being on comms will be part of the tryouts. So we're going to be listening to how you communicate with others. Again, 2 positions will be given away after the first weekend of tryouts, and another 2 positions will be given away after the second weekend. Stay tuned for more information. I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. See you tomorrow.